Hey, good morning, good morning. Anthony Polonia here, work with antpolonia.com. Have you ever been on an emotional high and just never ever seem to want to come back down from that moment, from that emotional high? Well, yeah, you probably have, and perhaps you are going through that phase right now. I'm 52 years old. I'm 26-year U.S. Navy veteran, part Navy, part Air Force, part Army National Guard. I spent the considerable part of my career in the Air Force, which I loved. I was in there for 10 years active duty and about 8 years, about 5 years, about 3 years reserves. And then, lo and behold, due to a series of circumstance, I had to leave, and Mom passed away. I grieved. My commander didn't like the fact that I was gone longer than I should have, so I ended up having to leave the Air Force and was never allowed to be part of the unit I was a part of, so I ended up having to join the Navy. That's part of my story. But before that, I was working my butt off for the city of Fort Worth. I've always worked a job, and while I was in the reserves, I was working full-time as an IT information specialist, and I was in the police department for about 5 years doing that process. So I was with the city for about 8 years altogether, and I didn't like the police department, so things didn't work out there politically for me. Run into some challenges there with the leadership. Decided to leave that force and work in armed security for a period of time, and then I got deployed overseas. At the same time I was buying real estate. I began to invest in real estate as a real estate investor. But lo and behold, while I was in the Air Force active duty, I need to mention that I was actually doing network marketing. I was in the Quixtar now for a number of years. I stayed in that business for about 8 years. I made money. I stuck in the business because of the its system, educational system, the growth that it helped me change, it helped me become a better human being. I became a better father, better provider, and I had more of a purpose in life. It made me became closer to my Creator. I became saved through that business, as a matter of fact. So I'm very thankful for all the things that I've done in my life. I just never quite finished anything. So I actually got and then when I was working for the city. I was doing my as I was building my real estate business. I became a wholesaler. Made a pretty good amount of income, 10 grand my first deal, which was pretty amazing. I never made that much money before in one deal, but it was pretty exciting. So I invested part of that money and saved the rest, and began to look into becoming a landlord. I decided to become a landlord instead because you build wealth slowly, and you built it by managing your properties, and over time you become a much better. You begin to build wealth slowly, time after time. So I just wasn't. I was trained by a gentleman I met from a class I had. I just wasn't connected to the right person, I think, at the time, as far as a mentor or a teacher. Well, he did teach me a lot. He just wasn't. I don't think he was. The type of person. I don't think he was interested in. He was interested in showing me how to succeed, but he wasn't. I don't think he was the kind of guy that I should have been. Maybe the person that I should have been connected to. I got to plug in my charger here. Sorry about that. While I was learning the business, while I was growing, he was a good guy, good mentor. I guess he was a good mentor for me. But what I'm saying is, trying to say is that he wasn't teaching me. He wasn't. That when it comes to the money part, I wasn't being treated fairly. I wasn't getting my fair share of the deal. My name was going on the loan, but he was getting most of the money out. So the property was being overinflated while I was the property was being overinflated. And it was overappraised, and the more money was pulled out of the property than was required. And that's how I realized that I was not being treated appropriately, or I wasn't treated as fairly. I wasn't receiving an equal share of the property. I did that for a while, and I realized I needed to liquidate my assets once I got deployed. I was called to active duty overseas 2 different times. The first one was the Gulf War, and the second one was the Afghanistan. And I also went to right after I went to Afghanistan to support the the campaign over in Singapore. So I was gone there for a year, then I ended up going to Africa for another year, a little bit later on, about a year later. So, but in the meantime, my marriage wasn't really going very well. Things have been going downhill, been going a lot, and I wasn't around much for my family. I was trying to provide a better lifestyle for them by being in real estate, by working my butt off in real estate, working my butt off for my employer every day. I had an additional business before then. I used to retail wholesale products and services, movies and things of that nature. So I've always been a busy man. I've always been the kind of guy who liked to work and provide for my family. That's what brought me here today to this, just to let you know that you dream a lot about what you want to accomplish in your life when you're a young kid. You dream about the great things that you can do when you're becoming an adult. And then when you become an adult, things change. Life gets in the way. You forget about living in that nice home. You forget about traveling the world. But I was fortunate enough to be able to travel. I enjoyed that. I just wasn't able to share those memories with my family. So it's kind of rough when you're not. It's kind of different when you're not able to share your relationships. I mean your memory, your life. Your experiences with your family, especially when you travel the world and you want to show them things, you want to teach them things, and then they can't always go with you. So it's kind of tough. So what I'm trying to say is that me being at this point in my life, I still work. I have an income coming in from the military, but I'm looking for another stream of income, another side of a stream of income, so I can quit my job for good. Can you imagine that day? I can't wait for that day to happen. I'm looking forward to that. I dream about it every single day. Just being able, I just want to walk away from my job for good. Just walk away and never look back. I just have it in my mind that I'm unemployable. I just want to be controlled again. I just want to control my own darn time. Make as much money as I want. I work as long as I want on the internet, online, building my own marketing business. I have a team together, a support team, a family who's there to support you and help you. And you have the information, you have the education system that helps you to grow and change, and so you can make as much money as you want. You could walk away from your job if that's what you're looking for. You could control your own time, control your own destiny. Go live wherever you want to live. Build your house in Belize if you want to. 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. Solid brick, or anywhere in the world, in Jamaica if you want to. You just came from Montego Bay, Jamaica for vacation. Or you can go to Thailand or wherever you want to travel to. Just go Bora Bora. However big your dreams are, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, you can do it. And this business, a marketing business that I'm sharing with you, that I would love to share with you, can give you that. You can get back your time. If you're making a lot of money and you don't have the time to enjoy it, you can get that. You can do that. You can accomplish that. We work 1 to 2 hours a day from our home, from the comfort of our home, from the comfort of your living room, wherever you want to be, wherever you want to go. You take it wherever you want to be, wherever you are in life. If you want to, whatever it is that you're looking to do, you can do it. Just don't let nothing stop you. I don't know why you're still sitting looking at this video or still looking around at other business opportunities when you're looking right at this. You're looking right at the right opportunity right now. You're here for a reason. So why don't you just get off of a chair, get off of a chair, walk over to the computer, click the button on the link on the bottom of this computer, and get in. It's just that easy, and get in. Look at the video presentation and sign up. Get in right now. All right. So if you're ready to roll and if you're not scared to invest, you're not scared to, you're a doer, you're a worker, because you want to take control of your time. You want to be with your kids. You want to travel America. You want to travel this world. You want to go see things out there. The life isn't all about just working, just to pay the bills. You want to be with your kids more. You want to take them to school every day. You want to see them in the evening time. You want to eat dinner with them. You're not able to do that right now because you're working so hard. You want to be, and then you want every day to be Saturday. You can do that, all right? So that's what this is about. This is about you buying your time back, you being able to live your dream, having the freedom of choice to live the life you've always wanted to live, to leveraging your time. That's what we're offering you today, all right? So if you're willing to invest in yourself, and you're willing to put some time in building your business, we'll help you do that. That's where I come in. After you look at the video, get back to me and we'll get you started. But you got to get serious. You got to get doing. You got to make a commitment and make a decision today to get started. Do it now. Do it now. You're not getting any younger. Time is moving. Life is short. It's time for you to live your dreams. It's time for you to live the life you've always wanted to live. It's time for you to control your own destiny. Instead of having a boss looking over your head and telling you how much money you can make. Instead of having a boss telling you that you can only take this many days off. Instead of having a boss telling you can't be there for your daughter's graduation. Instead of having a boss telling you can't go pick up your kid from school when you need to go pick up your kid from school. That is hogwash, man. Those days are over with. Slavery is over with.
So get up off your chair, click the link on the bottom, join in, put your credit card information in there, look at the video, and get in, and let's get started right now. I'm talking to you, yeah. You, the baby boomer that's been working all these years, 20, 30, 40 years, ex-military. Still working your butt off. Still listening to the man, to the boss man, telling you what to do. Just because you feel like you have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't really have to do that. That's up to you, though. You know, it depends on how big your dream is. It depends on how hungry you are. So if you want to live your life according to your own terms, like I was telling you, and work from home, from your computer, we can show you how to do that. We can teach you how to do that. There's a video on the bottom. Look at the video, and let's get started. My name is Anthony Polonio, working at Polonio.com. I will see you on the inside. Kind of ramble on a little bit, but hopefully you can get through this. All right, I know you can. You can do this, and we can do this together. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.